This is why you are still single, unheard voices. It's comforting to think that even in moments of waiting, there's a deeper purpose at play. The idea that God might be orchestrating our lives, especially in matters of the heart, offers solace and a different perspective on the experience of being single. The 10 reasons you've outlined beautifully illustrate this possibility, suggesting that singleness isn't necessarily a void to be filled immediately, but rather a space for growth, protection, and preparation. Let's delve deeper into each of these reasons, expanding on their significance and exploring the nuances they present. Hello, family. We love you and we're so glad you found your way to our little corner of the internet, where we transform the whispers of everyday life into inspiring stories of hope, joy, and resilience. Drawing inspiration from real-world events, we craft narratives that highlight the power of the human spirit, celebrate small victories, and remind us of the light that exists even in challenging times. Whether you are new here or have been with us for a while, we hope you discover something that piques your curiosity, brings you peace, and offers helpful tips. To join our family, be sure to subscribe. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, as your feedback means so much to us. If you enjoy what you see, please share the love by giving us a like. Reason 1. God sees the hidden pain behind someone's smile. We live in a world that often prioritizes outward appearances. Charm, charisma, and a seemingly perfect facade can be incredibly alluring. We might find ourselves drawn to someone who effortlessly captivates our attention, whose laughter is infectious, and whose social media presence paints a picture of an idyllic life. However, the truth is that many individuals carry unseen burdens, wounds from past experiences, or deep-seated insecurities that are carefully concealed beneath a polished exterior. God, in his infinite wisdom and understanding, sees beyond the surface. He perceives the subtle cracks in the seemingly flawless veneer, the lingering shadows in their eyes, and the unspoken pain that resides within their hearts. He understands the potential impact of this hidden pain on your emotional well-being and the peace you deserve in a partnership. Entering into a relationship with someone carrying significant, unresolved trauma can inadvertently lead to emotional turmoil, misunderstandings, and even unintentional hurt. God's protective hand might keep you from such a connection, not out of malice, but out of a profound desire to safeguard your heart and future happiness. This period of singleness can then be seen as a blessing in disguise, shielding you from emotional complexities that you might not be equipped to navigate or even be fully aware of initially. Reason 2. He knows who will drain your purpose. Life is a journey filled with unique callings and aspirations. Each of us possesses a distinct set of talents, passions, and a purpose that resonates within our souls. However, not all relationships are conducive to the flourishing of these divine gifts. Some connections, though they might initially feel exciting or fulfilling, can gradually become sources of distraction, hindering our progress and dimming the flame of our purpose. God, in his foresight, recognizes those individuals who, perhaps unintentionally, might lead us astray from our intended path. These relationships might demand an inordinate amount of our time and energy, leaving us with little to invest in our passions or pursue our goals. They might introduce conflict or negativity that stifles our creativity and diminishes our drive. By keeping you single during such times, God is not depriving you of love, but rather clearing the path for you to fully embrace your calling without the encumbrance of a relationship that could potentially derail it. This season allows for focused dedication to personal growth, skill development, and the pursuit of those endeavors that truly align with your divine purpose. Reason 3. Your heart is still healing. The human heart is resilient, but it also bears the scars of past hurts, previous relationships, betrayals, or even significant life disappointments can leave deep emotional wounds that require time and space to heal. Often, we might believe we've moved on, eager to embrace new connections, yet unresolved emotions can linger beneath the surface, influencing our perceptions and reactions in future relationships. God, with his intimate knowledge of your inner landscape, understands the delicate state of your heart. He perceives any lingering pain, unresolved grief, or ingrained patterns that might sabotage a new relationship. Rushing into a partnership with an unhealed heart can lead to projecting past hurts onto a new partner, creating unnecessary conflict, or repeating unhealthy cycles. By allowing you a season of singleness, God provides the space and time necessary for true healing to occur. This is not a punishment or a delay, but rather a compassionate act of allowing your heart to mend fully, ensuring that you enter your next relationship with wholeness and the capacity for genuine, unburdened love. Reason 4, they're not who they appear to be. Human beings are complex, and sometimes initial impressions can be misleading. People can present carefully curated versions of themselves, especially in the early stages of getting to know someone. It takes time and consistent interaction to truly discern a person's character, values, and intentions. God, in his omniscience, sees beyond the carefully constructed facades. He perceives the inconsistencies between outward presentation and inner reality. He knows those whose intentions might not be genuine, whose values might clash with yours in the long run, or whose character might ultimately lead to heartbreak. By allowing distance before a deep connection forms, God provides an opportunity for a person's true colors to emerge over time. Reason 5, he's building your spiritual strength. Relationships, while often a source of immense joy and support, can also present unique challenges and expose vulnerabilities we didn't know we possessed. Navigating differences, resolving conflicts, and maintaining healthy boundaries all require a certain level of spiritual maturity and resilience. God, in his desire for your holistic well-being, might keep you single during a season where he is actively strengthening your spiritual foundation. This time allows for a deeper connection with him, the cultivation of faith, and the development of inner strength that will be essential for navigating the complexities of a committed relationship in the future. Reason 6, your focus is needed elsewhere. Life unfolds in seasons, and there are times when our attention and energy need to be directed towards specific areas of growth or responsibility. This could involve career advancements, personal development goals, family obligations, or a particular mission that God has placed on your heart. Being in a significant relationship naturally involves a sharing of time, energy, and focus. While this sharing can be beautiful and supportive, there are seasons where God requires your undivided attention. He might be preparing you for a significant opportunity, guiding you through a period of intense personal growth, or calling you to a specific task that demands your full commitment. Reason 7, he's removing the people who would have hurt you later. Not every connection is meant to last a lifetime. Some individuals enter our lives for a specific season, serving a particular purpose, whether it's to teach us a lesson, provide support during a challenging time, or simply share a brief moment of joy. However, holding on to relationships that have run their course or that are inherently unhealthy can lead to prolonged pain and hinder our ability to move forward. God, in his loving care, might intervene by creating distance or preventing deeper connections with individuals who, despite initial attraction or perceived compatibility, would ultimately cause you significant hurt down the line. Reason 8, your standards are rising. As we grow in our relationship with God and deepen our understanding of our own worth, our expectations in a partner naturally evolve. We begin to recognize the qualities that truly matter: integrity, kindness, respect, shared values, and a genuine love for God. We become less willing to settle for relationships that fall short of these standards simply to avoid being alone. God honors this growth and will not allow you to compromise your evolving standards out of loneliness or societal pressure. He understands that settling for someone who doesn't truly align with your spiritual and emotional growth would ultimately lead to dissatisfaction and potentially hinder your journey. Reason 9, he's teaching you to trust him with your heart. The desire for companionship and love is a fundamental human longing. When that desire goes unmet for an extended period, it can be tempting to take matters into our own hands, to seek fulfillment outside of God's timing, or to become anxious and discouraged. God, in his wisdom, uses the season of singleness as an opportunity to deepen our trust in him, particularly in the realm of our hearts. When we are not leaning on a romantic partner for emotional support and validation, we are compelled to turn to God as our primary source of comfort, strength, and love. This is not a punishment, but rather a profound act of preparation. By learning to rely on God for our emotional needs, we develop a deeper intimacy with him and build a foundation of trust that will be invaluable in a future relationship. Reason 10, the right person isn't ready yet, and sometimes neither are you. The intricate tapestry of life involves countless individuals on their own unique journeys of growth and development. Just as you are being shaped and prepared for the right relationship, so too is your future partner. There might be lessons they still need to learn, healing they need to experience, or personal growth they need to undergo before they are ready to be the partner God intends for you. Furthermore, it's crucial to acknowledge that we might not always be ready for the depth and commitment of a healthy relationship. God might be using this time of singleness to refine our character, address our own shortcomings, and equip us with the emotional maturity and wisdom necessary to be a good partner. This behind-the-scenes work, happening in both your lives, is a testament to God's meticulous plan and His desire for you both to enter the relationship fully prepared and ready to thrive. Thank you. See you in our next video.